Greetings, Commanders. This is Commander Phapheial, and this is the Mag 7 at work, without Mother, of course. And here we are. We were going to get ideas for a video, etc., so we just started chatting, and Nazi and Ami were not aware that I was recording our conversation. And that became the video that you're going to see here. So totally unrehearsed. This is us just chit-chatting. And when I do these audio recordings, you generally don't hear me, or I'm very weak in the background. And that's because I am 3 feet or 4 feet, maybe, 1 meter from the microphone. And don't ask me to explain why. That's just the way it is. So I'm going to come on at the end here with some really good news on the same topic that they're talking about. So here we go. This is really the Mag 2 at the moment, Nazi and Ami. Take it away.
Doing well, and she's cheerful and everything, so everything is going as planned. Just to let you know, just to give you an update on that.
I did the video last night on Akhenaten, and I was excited. I connected with Akhenaten while I was making the video. That was exciting.
Oh, really? Oh, that's nice. It was a beautiful video, Phapheial.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Very nice.
Right, the video was nice. And you said you was connected to him while you was doing the video?
Yeah. I asked if Akhenaten was here, and I got a strange, not strange, but a confirmation in a different location. Like, wow, that's you. Yeah. So we talked a little bit. Yeah.
Ah, that's nice.
Okay.
I heard someone said exciting things are happening and or about to happen.
Right.
I don't know, I said that. All right.
My computer. No, I was reading that they were saying that the kids from ages, I forgot what ages was, are now eligible. They use that word eligible to get shot. And I'm thinking, what does that mean? So I went and looked it up, and it's basically, from what I was reading, the meaning, the definition, that they are basically right for the picking, meaning they're at that age where they can give them the shot without their consent. In other words, you have no choice. We're going to give you the shot, you take it or you don't take it. Basically what they're saying.
They want to make it mandatory.
Right. So, they're making it mandatory that everybody takes the shot. But also, I was reading that they're saying that they was going to start in January, mandatory that everybody take a shot, and some about they change that date and all this stuff. And I'm like, because people are fighting this mandate they're trying to get them to do, trying to mandate.
Confirm.
Right.
They are
leaving their job. Even it's not just the regular general public people either. It's these people, these big companies. Because they're saying, I also read yesterday that they were saying that the government did not have the jurisdiction to tell these private companies, they said private companies, they said public, they said these private companies to mandate their employees to take these shots. They do not have that jurisdiction.
right. On that note, they are threatening us here locally that they're gonna we want the unvaccinated people would not be able to go to the supermarkets to buy, the essential things, also including the pharmacies, without demonstrating a rapid test each time. And I was trying to see if they have the right to do so. And I was checking other European countries, what are they doing? Because the tactic is they using like a fear tactic, putting out possible scenarios, and they leak them to the press. And they are being broadcast as possibilities. And I wanted really to see what is happening around Europe. And the only thing that I could find was that in France, Emmanuel Macron, who is the French president, has tried to implement something like that, that you cannot go to get your basic food in a basic food chain unless you produce a negative test. And then there were some local courts which ruled out that this is not permissible. It is not. So he had to withdraw it, take it back, because according to the law, they were slicing the population into two categories. So this is not allowed, like a second-class citizens. So it's full of crap. People actually believe that. But I don't know what's going to happen. And the point is that the cost for a rapid test is 10 euros. So it's around $12, I think, which it's quite a lot of money, actually.
Okay,
10 euros is a lot.
You look at it like this. Now, they want you to take the shot. They're demanding you to take the shot, and you got to pay for it.
And you got to pay for it.
You got to pay for the shot. You want me to take the shot, but you want me to pay for it too. It's that conquer and divide thing going on there again. They're losing control, and now they're trying to get control back.
Right, and they're expecting 500,000 new cases in Europe by March. 500,000. That's what they say.
Right. Yeah.
Where did they come up with these numbers?
I don't know.
Because I'm also reading that said like 59%. I forgot what country it was. 59% of the people were. As they say, 59% that are vaccinated, that have been vaccinated. I forgot the number. They make it look like there were more people vaccinated than there were unvaccinated.
Confirmed. They do that. They say that.
It's the opposite.
Right.
It's opposite.
They said here. Right. They said here that the 2/3 of the population are vaccinated. So that means that over half of the population is vaccinated in the country, which is not true. And they're making a big fuss for the rest of us. At the same time, they are not taking it back that the vaccine, according to them, cannot fight the Delta variant. It cannot. So people are naturally wondering, if it cannot fight it, then why the hell am I being vaccinated for?
Right. That's what I'm saying. They're just saying that you can go over here for shots, but yet you're dying supposedly of the same thing they're taking the shot for. What the hell?
Confirm. And I had a friend who's in private sector, and she doesn't want to get vaccinated. That's it, period. And so she has to present twice a week a rapid test. And we were talking about it, and she went to a pharmacist, and her pharmacist said that it's a good thing that you are not vaccinated, because I was the first one who took the vaccination, and even the third shot, and I can tell you from now that I cannot lift my right arm. So I'm not going to investigate what is up with the pharmacist. I'm just saying that people who were for the vaccine now are having second and third thoughts. Confirm. There's a lot of discussion. And we were discussing how the media is directed to fear people. That's why a lot of people they don't watch the news. They are fed up. We're talking about people who do not have, let's say, an insight of what is really happening like we do.
Because you don't, like I said, you don't want to really look at the news because it's just bullshit crap. Because over here, this station will say one thing, this station over here says something else, and this station over here, it just keeps the people confused. That's what one another reason my mother don't want us to watch television that much, because it's just confused the people. It just have you all which is what they've been doing the whole time. They have your
Right.
whole thing messed up.
Okay. And another thing, we have another incident who is there is an artist, an actor who was doing a very popular theater play. Okay, and he has agreed with his director that if should the government, because that's what is already happening, decide that only the vaccinated people can watch the show, I'm telling you firsthand that I'm gonna drop the play, and it's very popular here. And actually, that is exactly what happened. The unvaccinated people cannot go and watch any play. And then he dropped it, like he said. And now the entire media is after him for saying that, so he left 20 families, apparently that's the crew, starved to death. Because he wanted to make a statement that there shouldn't be a division between the audience. Everybody should be able to watch the play. So there's a big thing here.
So why are they blaming him?
No, because he's the one that took a stance and said, no, the unvaccinated ones have should be able to, right to watch the play.
Right.
Right.
So he was basically what he was saying was if the unvaccinated one cannot watch the show, then nobody should watch the show.
Right.
Basically what he said.
And that's exactly
now the people are mad at him because they thinking that he made that statement that he's causing people to starve. What is that all about? How is he causing people to starve? He didn't do anything. All he said was, I think everybody should be able to watch the show. If the government is going to say one thing, then we're not going to have the show. Nobody will watch
because
it. Whether they got it vaccinated.
20 families, it could be the, I don't know which, probably the rest of the cast. They are all of a sudden unemployed.
Oh, I see now.
Got it?
The rest of the cast, they're not getting paid.
Right.
They're not starving. I mean, if they want to go on with the show, they can go on with the show. He don't have to be there.
He's the main character.
Right,
anyway.
Right. Well, they do other characters. They want to go.
Everybody's after him.
Whatever.
Okay, well, that's the story in Greece. The leader of the band has made a decision. Well, actually, it reflects the stories in Greece. And I'm sure the situation is very similar in all of Europe. So now here we are back to the United States, and over here, what you see on your screen is that some really good news is happening. I couldn't believe this when I saw it today. It says OROVILLE California declares its COVID independence. But what's also more important there is that they passed a resolution, and I quote here, a resolution of the Oroville City Council declaring the city of Oroville, California, to be a constitutional republic city. You see that word republic? That means they're sovereign. They're declaring their sovereignty, and it also means that republics are ruled by the people, not by the people in power, like it's been here. The people have control. So the people have decided this is what they want. So that's really good news. So spread it around. Otherwise, commanders, I urge you to keep an eye on the web page. I'm not going to give you any details, but I'll be changing things or moving things around and making it a little more Patreon oriented if I can. Otherwise, maintain your protocol. You know what that is. Maintain blackout mode and the other usual things that we say. Keep the calm and hold the light. You are the anchors. That's one of your primary function, commanders. You are the anchors. So you're anchoring essentially what's manifesting out there. So things like this constitutional republic, is stuff you want to remember, think about, manifest, continue helping the process come along. So I'll put the link down below for this particular video out of Oroville. Well, it's out of Sacramento, California, and that was carried by CBS, the mainstream media out of Sacramento, California, which is fairly close to Oroville, and Sacramento is the state capital. So this was on the state capital news in that sense. So here we go, folks. It's on. Thank you very much for listening, and end transmission.